Radiant SF, defensive tri-lane around a Razor, Clockwork off lane. Team Empire, though, have picked up the Yoki Earthshaker once again, as if we were to dive the tier 1 from behind. Snowball's going to get laid out on ROTK. They have the Bane there as well. Double damage was snagged by the Clockwork. Actually, the Snowball went for CTY, chasing him away. They have the Ice Shards in the right spot. Yep, ROTK trapped out, and he will finally be going down for our first blood of the game.
I almost think it would have been more worth it if Aloha danced a little bit too hard.
Middle tower is under
Nothing
attack.
really else is happening on the map.
Oh, CTY has already dropped low. Resolution, though, it does not seem to have a hit. There. Now looks like he's going to go for the DDC. Resolution, he's still got plenty of mana. Jumps forward to get the Winter Wyvern kill. And Resolution now needs to bottle back up. Aloha Dance has dropped quite low. RTK and Lana looking to be able to get that kill. Resolution is going to go down to CTY as well. They committed quite heavily for that Winter Wyvern and kind of pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't worth it. I think Resolution smelled blood. Not a good idea, but
oh, always want to fly. He had such tunnel vision there to be able to get that bounty rune.
If you're not level 6 at a reasonable time, you just aren't able to do anything on the map to get pressure.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, RTK, he's done for. Snowball and the Gyrocopter on time. They will stay, take this tier 1. Maybe not. Here comes the first rotation. The Razor, who is right now sitting at level 8, is a fearsome hero to try and fight this early on into the game, but they're going to try and do it anyway. Call down, and the Rocket Barrage are going to be coming in. He accidentally woke himself up, but it's still fine. Silent gets the kill. RTK coming in with his Tranquil Boots, trying to run somebody down with the battery cell, but is unable to do so. Now the heroes are coming in from behind. Empire did an early 5-manning that will catch not only the Razor, but the Clockwork as well, and also this tier 1 tower is completely forfeit.
Over 1,200 over the Storm Surge, who I thought would even it up a little bit more after the stacks, but Resolution just might be going down to the double raise right now.
Yep, the hold there from the Shadow Shaman is too much to handle. And now the later TP. It was an Earthshaker anyway. Forward to the next one.
They can drop the Serpent Wards with this because they've got the Siege Wagon and just split the tank. Silent's going to try to pick off those wards, and this is actually a really good idea by him because it's hard for them to defend this without the creep wave. But with this here, it's going to be so hard.
Oh, that's a good Ice Shards with the call down on top. Beautiful positioning, hopefully, as they're going to be able to take out 2 to start with. Empire, the Cogs is forcing him back, but an Echo Slam laid out by Yoki catches the Razor as well as the Clockwork.
Oh, this is
4 down and a wide DDC ends it out. Resolution gets the triple kill, and things go from real bad to Empire to
finally even things up.
EHOME almost seemed like they wanted to jump in again. ROTK walked his way mid and does find Aloha Dance. He's now going to be forced into the Snowball. This will delay his death. They actually kill the Cogs with Silent, and that actually gets in the opening. They kill ROTK. Now Aloha Dance will be still going down. Oh no, poor Silent. The Fisher blocks him out, being cut. Yoki with that one. Silent turns, gets off some Rocket Barrage damage to end things out. Yoki will manage to make the escape, but it was a great Fisher block out. The poor always want to fly. He's going to find Lana here. Resolution's going to jump, and is he going to go for CTY? No, he just pops the Shadow Shaman instead. Tier 1 tower falls. The top lane is still feeling some pressure from the CTY. Oh, Shadow Shaman, they actually are going to have the TP in to follow that one up. Always want to fly. He's going to be sacked here. Fisher gets laid out. Now winning up to the top lane where Silent is sort of solo pushing that one out and perhaps trying to bait it all the way. And CTY moves forward. He's going to be caught. Jump in from Resolution as well as the Snowball on top. CTY lets loose that open. No! The Integrate actually comes in last half second from Always Want to Fly, making sure that source of damage and damage reduction isn't there to slow down Empire. They now should be able to take control of this tier 2 tower. RTK has been caught out by the Ice Shards. Fisher laid up as well. A secondary kill. And now Winter's Curse gets laid into Silent, but Asleep actually saves the Snowball on top of that one. DDC is quickly surrounded. Echo Slam gets laid out. They managed to get the Ice Shards locked down on 2, but what a good Serpent Ward is going to be able to get 1 and a second on Tusk. And Empire just a bit too aggressive, similar to the way EHOME showcased their over-aggression at the tier 2 middle tower.
Yeah, it is. I think getting a BKB just, it helps you so much. Against a lineup that heavily relies on magic damage and Dance target here.
Yeah, he's super dead.
There's nowhere to
Snowballs. and immediately dies. A dance. They know what's going on. They're going to be caught out here. The Fisher's already laid down. The Fisher 3-man stun. Empire just kind of slowed down. EHOME, if anything else.
He's stuck.
Yeah, he's going to be hit by the call down the feed script over the side of the cliff. EHOME has no real way to be able to stop this one. Now, they managed to get the Winter's Curse on his silent, but there's no heroes around him. He takes no physical damage from that one whatsoever. Fisher block on top of everything else. RTK goes down. 2 heroes picked off, and maybe a third is Resolution pursuing for more. DDC is his target. Joe used the last little bit of mana to try and slow down the Winter Wyvern anymore. Yoki actually is going to be in some serious trouble as SF pops that BKB, turns around with the ultimate. Yoki survives just a bit longer and has his Fisher ready to go, waiting out that BKB. They do heal him up with the urn at the same time, has that Blink Dagger ready to go, but
Doesn't really be in a position to what I would do what happened.
RTK is able to force this one. That's a really good cogs. Separating always want to fly away from all of his allies. Now, the Yoki actually pops that Echo Slam, only does a small amount of damage to Lana. Empire just trying to get away from this one. Aloha Dance with the TP out. There's no stuns to stop them. They actually get away almost scot-free. They only lose the Bane there despite multiple heroes.
For to force the BKB.
I think so. I mean, there's no way he loses to Razor. He just maybe doesn't kill him. Jump in. Bottom lane, they're going to try and force this one. Silent committing heavily. Pops the BKB with RTK caught from the Fiend's Grip on the side as well. Now the Razor is here to join the rest of this fight. They manage to pick up the gem, CTY, and now pursue for more. They get a really good ultimate. Silent is dropping lower. The good snowball is going to be able to play his game enough for them to get the rock rush. He survives. Silent is still up, but here comes the Razor. And he wants to kill, but he can't quite get it. The TP away is there in time. And now Razor's going to be locked in by Yoki, who's still got an Echo Slam, but it's not even necessary. It's looking like they'll get the kill, even if they do lose the Tusk War.
That's a 5-man team wipe. You recovered the gem at the same time.
Gyro was still dead, right? Right. CTY. Uh-oh. He's been caught by Resolution. He pops the bank. Tries to get away. Nice glimmer came coming out from Lana. But Lana, speaking of him, Yoki just dunks him. CTY now going to have to deal with the Fiend's Grip on top of that, but he has the BKB active. There goes the Winter's Curse. Call down is going to be laid out. EHOME. They have to deal with Silent out. Resolution coming in from the side. CTY can't get off the ultimate. He dies. And now the Razor's left all alone with his BKB pin. Resolution will finally drop his first death. And ever since he picked up that Bloodstone, but it's well worth it. They managed to wipe EHOME and still, once again, recover that gem. Storm Spirit, he's already back. He had 15 Bloodstone charges when he done.
Once you've lost all your tier 2s, any mistaken fight can just cost you a lane of backs.
A lot of places down the ward. The first of the call down hits does snag him, but Silent, maybe he's just too far forward here. The rest of the team is coming in. He's actually locked in by the jump on the wards. Resolution is going to be hit by that Winter's Curse. The SF ultimate on top of that. A good Echo Slam laid out by Yoki, but is it enough to be able to recover this fight? Silent pops BKB, but he's running out of damage. His Razor is stealing so much. He's got 112 great Fisher block out from Yoki, but they've lost 2 for 1. And it seems Empire jumping the gun a little bit. Silent just too far forward. Yoki sitting very far in the back. 2 supports flanking their cores. Aloha Dance does have the Blink Dagger, so if something goes really bad, well, excluding the Winter's Curse hold, actually, speaking of that, Resolution's going to try and jump. DDC immediately taking him out. CTY's flying back there, and CTY goes down as well. It's the Razor who's left. The Sheet is already going out. Resolution will end up losing that Aegis now. ROTK, well, he's probably going to be taken out by the Storm Spirit. He's going to zip on over, get that kill on ROTK, and zip on out. So Empire, they managed to survive with multiple heroes dropping very low. I'm not even sure how Aloha Dance got over there, but he managed to get himself into the trees on the far left side. Every single team fight. Resolution's going to be looking to jump first. He's now got the lockdown bottom lane, actually blocking him out. The Ice Shards make sure that there's nowhere for Razor to run to. Fiend's Grip on top of that. Moonshot is going to be able to lay down. Silent is going to try and fight up against the Razor, but he has to get away from that static link first and then return back in. Resolution, meanwhile, jumps CTY in order to slow him down. Lotus Orb is actually stunning some of the damage. Great Winter's Curse, but it was stalled up by the Snowball. They do manage to finally finish up 2, but now the ultimate gets laid out. Yoki stuns up CTY. Resolution just needs to finish off that carry for them, but runs low, a bit low on mana, and they turn for Lonham instead. CTY.
Oh, he's still going to go for this, I think.
Cruising on back. ROTK is the target instead from Resolution. They get the easier kill as Zeph now back to his fountain will heal up. But Empire, big win, and will now be able to take the tier 3 tower, and perhaps this, while it's the gyrocopter, with his evasion from Butterfly, allowing him to stand underneath the tower, and now stack that evasion. They manage to do an offensive force down in, but there is a snowball set. They immediately look for Lana, but their Lotus Orb is there, plus the Winter's Curse. Silence locked down and takes a good amount of damage from the wards trapping him, and Silence still getting a huge black-handed shot with the aftershock on top of that. Yoki just destroys EHOME, and there it is, GG. Empire finally get their win for the group stages.
Oh my, Yoki is so him. What a great fight by Empire overall. I really thought this was going to be another heartbreak for Empire. The early laning phase didn't go well for them. Then they got 5-man wipe. Yeah. But somehow they managed to 5-man wipe them back. I was a little bit worried there, but Empire, leave no doubt. They're able to close out this game and